What is good, y'all? Welcome to the hottest professional wrestling podcast of all time, Tables, Ladders, and Pod. This is the Royal Rumble recap show. Let's get it going.
Hey, yes, sir. Hey,
So,
yeah.
like, hey,
Hey,
Yeah,
everybody is
like,
here.
like I,
yeah.
like I said before, man. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into this. And what was your take from this recent Royal Rumble? Let's start with KG.
Just overall as a pay-per-view,
Yeah,
man, I gotta say it was one of the better ones that I've watched, honestly, in a long time. To be honest, like it was from head to toe, from the women's Royal Rumble to the men's Royal Rumble, and I mean, honorable mention to some people. That tag match was fire to me.
Yeah.
I love the tag
yeah.
match. I love the up tempo pace that they were keeping up with. And I just loved it, man. Like D Ray has said, man, it's like it hits you right in the feels, man. It gets you like back in that zone. You know what I mean? Back in that zone to where, back in the day on how we grew up doing the Attitude Era, what's those surprises? It was that the moments that made you feel like a true fan again. You get what I'm saying?
Right, right.
So I loved it. I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
Edwin, what's your take on? I mean, what happened in this
I
past Royal Rumble?
I enjoyed the whole show actually. The only thing I didn't like about the tag match was the Street Profits interference. I felt like they could have done without that, but other than that, it was a really solid show. Um, I was expecting more TNA people to pop up, especially with the women's and stuff. But it is what it is. It was great overall. I think everyone ended up looking really good in that. Um, Penta was the breakout star for me. That's been my guy for the longest. So I'm glad he had a great show in there.
His ring gear was
Um,
fire.
Yeah.
yeah, it was
I, I,
nice.
I told KG, I think everybody else was wearing red, and I feel like Penta showed up and saw everybody else with red and was like, oh, nah, all right. And just went to his trunk.
That was sweet, man. The color
I
was
just
wild.
made just for this occasion.
I swear.
All right, light skin Larry, what was your? I mean, what's your take?
I like the whole show. I thought that the tag team match was mid. It could have been better. I'm not gonna say it was a bad match. It wasn't a bad match. It could have been better. But yet, Edwin said, the Street Profits coming out didn't make any sense to me. Forcing last yeet, just yeet.
All right, D Ray.
The ladder match was great
I,
too.
I didn't mind the Street Profits thing if it's gonna be a new term for them. That's what I'm kind of looking at that as is maybe this is gonna be at least a tweener turn at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
The only complaint I have is number 30 in the women's rumble. There's about 12 women that I could have thought of besides the one that they chose, but
Yeah.
they chose her. Everything else was great though.
Like, this was my first pay-per-view in a long while, like in a long
I like
while.
watching live.
Yeah.
Like, and
Welcome
it,
back.
Yeah, welcome back.
It really didn't
Like,
disappoint.
Live, man.
I mean, in watching, like I called KG in the middle of the women's Royal Rumble, was like, bro, did you see that?
Hey,
The,
you knew
uh,
right
You hit
away.
me up talking
Right
about
away.
when Logan Paul wins.
like, bro, hey,
They played.
the
I'll get
wardrobe
to it.
malfunction, like, and then I messaged both KG and light
Yeah,
skin.
we'll get to that because I
I
got
was
a
like,
big
bro,
one
man,
about that.
if Logan Paul win this, man, this is gonna
I'm
be
actually
trash.
I'm gonna be filing a complaint with Triple H's office. His secretary personally, I'm filing a complaint because
So
Listen, man. My bad. Like Logan, he can brag a lot though. All right, I'll
Yeah,
give it
look.
to him. He can still say that he lasted in there with some of the greats. Man, he was in there to the
And
very
who did
end.
he
You know what I'm
throw
saying?
over?
He
Oh,
Who
eliminated
did he
Roman.
throw
and
over?
He
so,
can
And
retire
Roman.
now.
hey,
And Punk.
me
hey,
me and
it's
KG
bragging points. It
we
is.
were talking on
I'm
the
not gonna
phone.
lie.
I mean, as we were trying to sort through the technical difficulty, and I asked him, I said, "Man, what is D Ray's obsession with? Logan Paul?
My
Like,
God,
He drink that prime.
my God, I have drank some Prime before, but
like,
nah,
I
that's
don't,
just my guy as a character. Like, I feel like I respect the fact of like he knows that people don't hate him as a character, that people actually hate him like in real life.
Yeah.
But yet
like,
he
bro,
can still turn himself up to 11 in the WWE ring. Like he's already a a heel in real life, and he still finds a way to like.
True.
like, bro, and
That's
and
my guy. That's
so
just
my hate for him is kind of biased because I hate his brother and what he did with. I know this ain't the show, but of what he has done to boxing. Like, bro, I don't like dude. I don't like him.
Yeah, Logan Paul's fire in the ring. Just as a person, he's just.
yeah, can we talk about his ring awareness?
But he's playing a heel. Like
Right. I mean,
It's fantastic.
I
Yeah,
understand.
it's kind of
And
expected.
he eliminated
you know?
AJ Styles.
Right. I mean, I give
Wasn't
him
too
his
happy about
respect.
that.
Nice world.
I gave him his
Good
respect for
fight
being
for him.
able to do that.
Wasn't too happy
So
about
let,
that.
me- let me let me
At
ask
all.
y'all an honest question. So
Yep.
the spot they did where Jay super kicked Logan and then Cena clotheslined him. Have you ever in your life seen the person on the shoulders get attacked? They
No.
Yes.
99 times out of
Yes.
100 he would
Not
have kicked Cena and then they both would have fell over. But he went out of his way. Jay Uso was scared of Logan Paul. He said, "I can beat this old man," but he was scared of
Bro.
Logan Paul.
Bro, me and my wife were talking about that. Did you see how long Jay stayed in that
me.
corner laying down, cuddling that rope?
Yeah, same with Penta.
She was-
Penta was
she was-
chilling.
Hey,
She was
Hey,
over here
shut-
saying, like, what is he doing? Just saving his energy for the last 5 minutes? I was like,
Yep,
yeah, that's
yep.
hey,
how
nah,
you
shout
eat
out, shout out to
Yeah.
Edwin, though, man. Shout out to Edwin, man, because he was on to something on last show, man. Penta, man, he stood in there for a minute, man.
Yeah,
Yes.
he did, bro.
Penta,
yeah,
Penta was in
like
there for
that
a
guy's a
minute.
star. That guy's a star. He's like gonna be multi champions. Like I say he's gonna be Grand Slam champion one of these days. Like
he was in the
is-
ring.
you can
man.
put him
41 minutes.
anywhere.
Nah, for
You
real.
You can put him anywhere, man. You can put it's like you can put him against anybody in that company, and he's gonna knock it out of the park.
Right.
One thing I did not like about the men's rumble was I show speed. I don't like. I'm tired of all these streamers coming in here, but I'll admit
Me
that like
too.
he took some good bumps. He took some really good bumps. That like that I can respect that.
But that
Celebrities
spear
have been a
was
part of
deadly.
wrestling forever, though. Streamers are
That
just the new
spear from Braun
celebrities.
Breaker was deadly.
And I don't like. It's like I don't like that.
And
I didn't
I'm
think-
glad,
I didn't think he was alive.
Unnecessary.
I was gonna say I was glad to see Breaker breaking because I don't like dude. That's another
and-
dude that I and KG know why I don't like him. Like,
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah.
And I
I
want to
don't like
clarify
those, like,
something.
sure.
I want to clarify something from last show. How I said I don't want Penta going anywhere near the LWO. The beginning of that rumble was fire.
We got
Him
our
and Ray,
fix.
That
We
was
got our
fire.
fix.
Nah, it was.
That was
It was,
great.
it was all the Mexicans against Chad Gable. That was
Oh yeah,
insane.
yeah. They stomped him good.
like,
and
bro.
Mello.
Oh
And
shoot.
Mello.
But can I ask y'all a question real quick? Where was the New Day?
Non-existent.
I didn't hear
Hey.
nothing.
Oh, they'll
because
complain about it though.
that
Did y'all
was
hear
why
about-
Big E was there.
Did y'all hear
No,
about that
they'll
though?
complain about it.
Somebody has seen Kofi on a plane or something, right? Like, and they put up the thumbs down sign.
Right.
Did you see that? Did y'all see that pic?
No.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it
I
was
saw a little
supposedly-
bit of it.
Yeah, it was supposedly in Indianapolis. So I don't know whether them cats was just like, hey, we gonna get booed anyways, and we don't want to make no appearance, or like, hey,
They'll
nobody
spin
care.
it. They'll spin
Well,
it some way.
I mean, like I said, because Big E was there, like, and like D Ray saying, they gonna figure out a way to be able to spin it and make it to where, you know what I'm saying, it'll be a thing where they'll all three be in the ring and somebody else gonna come out, or it'll be that it'll be the return of Big E, and I mean Big E will be by itself for a little bit. So
See, I
I
think
think
it's just
they
gonna be
already
those
said
two.
that he good. They said he wasn't cleared because he was supposed to be
No.
there tonight, and they didn't clear him, and he was hopeful. He was very hopeful to be there tonight, and because I heard this was like one of his big deadlines, whether he was gonna hop back into it or whether he wasn't. So I heard they had finally not cleared it, and that was that.
And I think not only that, like Biggie's doing other stuff. Like he got cast into that new Spider-Man show, so I feel like he's just gonna transition into the voice acting role and stuff for that. But it was a good run. He had a great run.
And I think the New Day, like I said, I think they could use it to complain, like, oh, they told us because E was here for some reason we weren't let in the building, so E gets a payday at Royal Rumble and we don't. Like
they're gonna spend it some way.
Yeah, spend it somewhere.
Like,
the biggest pop of the night was for Alexa Bliss.
Oh man,
that was a great pop. Like, love Alexa Bliss because everywhere on the internet it was saying, "Oh, she's not coming back. There's no plans for her." And then what happened? She came back and got a really big reaction.
I just
don't like this
longer.
Because I was gonna say, I was scrolling TikTok earlier today, and I came across an interview with her, and she was saying that, she was playing it as, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
So
I was basically like the last, I guess, video that I've seen of her. It was her holding her baby girl. So that gives me the indication that she ain't coming back.
Yeah, she had the crib.
Right. She ain't coming back. So it was like that
Becky
was
Lynch role.
All of us.
Well,
what's that?
I was saying the interview was she was holding that doll and was talking to Charlotte.
Oh, okay.
So, like
Lily,
Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella.
I didn't.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, when I saw that,
Booker T
like,
was smiling watching that Women's Rumble.
They could have gave that spot to somebody from NXT. Why they give it to her?
Anybody. But,
I mean, when I was watching the pregame show, they were like, as the announcers were talking, they was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be some surprises," and
I figured Trish.
Well, they could have kept that surprise. Wrap that shit back up and send it back.
It could have been Mickey James. It could have been Victoria. It could have been Lita. Like, there's so many people that it could have been not named.
But
Nikki
you
Bella.
know, you say AJ. I don't think she ever gonna come back.
Me neither.
Like, so I mean, like y'all saying, it could have been anybody else. Like,
I shared that spoiler earlier just for it to be nothing.
Yep.
Good thing I didn't see it. That's why I looked at the message. I was like, no, I ain't even about to, because I had a feeling. About something. Like ain't no
man.
Another person that stood out in the Women's Rumble was Lash Legend. That girl's gonna be really big when she gets to the main roster.
Yes, she is.
Lash Legend is like Lash Legend, Jada Parker, Roxanne Perez, all those girls are really good in this Rumble.
Roxanne's wrestling for the other world title at Mania. Roxanne versus Rhea, the loudmouth, little annoying, cocky prodigy against other.
I'd watch that. Yeah, that.
And Roxanne's gonna beat Rhea.
Can we just give a hand for Io Sky too?
Oh yeah,
Io Sky went in there and
Liv Morgan.
Hey,
because she lasted for a good minute too.
Yo, Nia, that has to be a record. What was that, like 6 at once that Nia got?
Yeah.
Like,
yo,
you just she
definitely took the record.
You just seen at the bottom, like, eliminated Bianca Belair, eliminated Naomi, eliminated.
It went so quick, dog. Boom, 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 boom.
Yo, what about over in that men's Royal Rumble, man? Jacob Fatu, bro. I told y'all, bro.
Me and Kay talked about it. He set the record for
all the possible matchups that he was, that they was having on spots on. Man,
Sheamus told him
I just wish he didn't go out the way he did.
Well, I forgot.
Braun Strowman eliminated him.
Well,
no, but that sets up more between them two.
Right, there's some type of monsters ball.
And
also like his reaction of throwing that little temper tantrum and Cole running out of the way and stuff, throwing the chair, like that was all good stuff.
But he also
Yeah.
stared at John Cena. He stared Cena down when Cena
Oh,
ran
yeah.
back.
Yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
they
Yeah.
went back,
That.
See that
we-
death stare?
they went back to him. So
Man,
he
we
had
got
to
to
face
talk
off
about.
with
I was.
Sheamus. He had to
We
face
got to
off
talk
with
about that
Roman.
outcome of with Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns as well, man, because that ain't
Bro,
gonna be
That
nothing
was
good.
stomp.
That ain't gonna be
There's gonna
nothing
be a
good.
triple threat.
That's what I
Triple
said.
threat: CM Punk,
I-
Seth Rollins, and Roman.
It is. It is, man. It's gonna be a triple threat.
Because
man.
those two people were talking like stuff about him when he was out of WWE. They're two of the most outspoken people about it. That
Yeah,
story
man.
just wrapped itself right there. It's gonna be really good.
Peep game.
Real good.
Peep game. I was just talking to my brother about this. Okay, so night one is gonna be Jay versus Gunther for the world heavyweight title. Okay, night two is gonna be Cody versus Seth versus Roman versus. Did I already say CM Punk?
Nope.
No.
It's going
Seth.
either way. It's gonna be a fatal four-way for the belt. Roman's gonna look like he's gonna win. CM Punk's gonna cash in that favor. Screw over Roman. CM Punk gets the belt. Heyman walks out with CM Punk. That's how WrestleMania is gonna end. Watch.
I don't.
How do you fit?
I would rather it just be Punk versus Cody and Seth versus Roman, and separate matches, because that's two main events. Like, why fatal
Exactly.
four way that? That's two main events.
But
Punk
the
wins
way that they
elimination.
set it up,
Oh,
it's something between them four people.
Yeah, I think it's gonna whittle down
I was gonna say I could definitely see that. Like,
because I think that's, like I said, two, and Seth is 3-0 against Roman.
Because Punk's using that favor at Mania. He has to.
Yeah, Punk versus
Yeah.
Cody. He's gonna screw over Roman at the Chamber.
No, it has to happen at Mania, bro. You know
Nah.
how big of a turn that's gonna be?
They gotta have promos building up though. Like, after that promo Punk and Cody had, there's no other match I want. It's Punk versus Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was The
Tony
Rock
Khan
at?
somewhere
What
just
was The
punching
Rock?
air.
what did y'all think about the
right.
what y'all think about the ladder match tonight?
I enjoyed the
That
hell
was
out
a
of
car crash.
Bro,
That was a
definitely
beautiful car
enjoyed
crash
that.
happening. I thought KO died.
It was physical. It
I
was
liked it
very
to the
physical.
end.
I love the whole thing, man. Even
Bro,
down.
why
from-
do you hate Cody so much?
Bruh. All these Cody crybabies, bruh.
Why do you hate him?
Oh, you switch shirts? He switched shirts. Bro, that shirt looks so horrible.
Hey, carry on. Hey, you know what? It almost is as horrible as Kevin Owens laying on the ground because that boy was done.
He was
I'm saying he
done.
was cooked.
bloody.
Oh,
He was
dude.
cooked. He was cooked. You see the way he dropped him with an Alabama slammer? Credit
Bro.
of Hardcore Holly, by the way. Just slammed him right through the ladder, bro.
and just
it's
just
over.
folded up like a lawn chair.
Man,
dog.
that's what I'm
Stay
saying,
like
bro.
that.
I
That's
also
what I'm
saw
saying.
I also saw Cody look at this man and say, "Oh, you bleeding?" and start punching him right where he was bleeding.
Hey,
That's
Hey.
different.
Like, bro.
hey, D-Ray. Hey, what was we talking about? Like how y'all? So the equivalent of what I seen, D-Ray was on point with what he said, and this is what I was trying to tell you, Larry. Like the championship is really starting to weigh on Cody, bro. It's starting to change
Cody,
him. We seen it tonight. It's almost like when Peter Parker in Spider-Man 3, when the symbiote got a hold of Peter Parker, what did it start doing to him, bro? It started consuming him. That's what it started doing.
Also made
That's
him
what
dance.
Cody- hey, bro, it's starting to consume Cody to something we've never seen from Cody before.
right.
And hey, I'm ready for it. I'm ready.
That's
for
my
it, man.
favorite movie.
Did you see what he said when he was on the ropes?
What he say?
He looked
Uh-uh.
down at Sammy and was like, blood for blood, blood for blood.
I thought Sammy was about to come push the ladder.
I
was
did too.
Me
hoping.
too. And what it
I'm
reminded
not even
me
gonna
of,
lie,
though,
bro. I thought he was about to come push the ladder. I
He
really
The
thought
just
he
more-
was.
stood there.
Cody is stealing this from one of the most famous TV shows. Like, in The Boys, one of the first things that makes you realize Homelander is horrible is a shot of him and his glove is bloody from punching somebody. And tonight,
Wow.
Cody had bloody hand tape.
Like,
from another man's head.
that was crazy to even see. Like, I didn't know he had that in him.
The
So
thing
Cody
that
versus him
I had
becoming-
said, because me and my stepson was he was standing there watching it with me, and I told him, I said, bro, this right here is where Cody is going to like unleash all of his anger. And no sooner than I said that, that's when you seen Cody like start punching him in the head.
This is what you want. This
Yep.
is what you want.
Man,
And like you said, KG, is like the championship is really starting to weigh on him.
it is, man. Because, hey, do y'all remember the talk that CM Punk just had with him this past
He
week?
said
He was
300
talking
days.
to him about that.
And he said CM Punk said 300 days, and Cody, I think today was day 304. Punk said 300 days is when he started breaking mentally. Like they
better watch out, man. That boy going.
and but KG, I wanna give credit too, like you said, to the machine guns and DIY.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I've
man.
never seen the fake tag where Johnny pulled his hand back from the tag
Oh, sweet.
and made Chris Sabin think that Ciampa tagged him in. I had never seen that.
Because
They were following that Rumble. That was gonna be tough to get the crowd like back alive.
Yeah.
There should have been a filler match. Like
I do feel like it. Yeah, because that crowd was ready for that Rumble too at that point, man.
yeah,
They was ready, man.
and after
I
that
was
woman,
I was low key rooting for Chelsea Green in that women's Royal Rumble.
she is the most entertaining woman on that roster.
Yes, I love her. Yeah, when she was up there.
I know I'm late, y'all.
She's talking about run.
I know I'm late, but that like me seeing that match that she had in Lucha Underground with Penta, man, was fire,
Crazy.
man. I started
Fire.
watching. I was like, what? I was
The
like, man,
way
I
he-
have never seen this. Like,
The way he was
Fire.
swinging her in them chairs, dog. He was just throwing her.
Gotta win the EO too.
He was
Crazy.
chopping the shit out of EO.
Bro,
And they
oh
were-
God.
Bro, yeah, he was chopping.
Lord have mercy,
You know what?
man.
Charlotte Flair was so fired up tonight. She didn't care where her chops landed at all. She was hitting stomach,
Literally.
face, chest, like she was just throwing the mugs.
She was going.
man. And all of them sounded like shotguns. Every last one of them.
Them moves got chopped.
Like, bro.
Like,
It's like her hand was a machine gun and she was just bow, 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 bow.
Man.
Everybody was getting it.
like at some point, I don't even think she was looking, was she? She was just.
She wasn't. Them
she was
last
just throwing
two, she was
like, right.
not.
She was just
so-
throwing them.
I gotta get y'all's opinion on non-steroid Jordan Grace. Still buff, but not on steroids anymore. I thought Jordan Grace looked way better this year than last year.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she looked way better than what she did last year.
She looked healthy, man, for real.
She had
For real
to
healthy.
cut some supplements. she just
She
had to
looked
cut
too,
some supplements.
she looked too big last year.
Yeah.
Man,
Like now she's
You-
still a very brick woman, but like she can move.
I was gonna say because my daughter was like, man, she looked like a man.
man,
Holly was
that-
talking about Rhea Ripley looked like a man, but that chick looked like a straight dude.
Like, great dude.
that spot where she picked up Piper, that was crazy.
Yeah,
I've never seen
whoa.
her like that.
She was like, whoa.
I'm like, man, so heavy, man. You seen the momentum thrower? You seen it right after? I'm like, dang. Like, and we all heard Pat McAfee's expression. So I'm like, dang, that just said it all. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, man, that's a
When-
big woman.
When
being in
Julia
there.
came out, I'm like, don't make Julia face off with EO because I'm gonna feel racist. And the first thing she does when she gets in the ring is EO and Julia. Damn it, yo.
I seen your message, D-Ray. You was like, all my people coming out early as fuck.
Oh, because it was Liv at 2 and then Roxanne at 3. I'm like, my short queens are
Man.
just
He's like, all my cards is on the table.
they all got grouped together because then later it was Alexis and then Zelina. Like, oh my,
Man, so I go ahead.
I was gonna say I did like when Alexa came out and how the crowd went, I mean, nuts when she came out. Like because my daughter was like, "Wait, she's from Ohio?" I was like, "Yeah, she's from Columbus." Like, bro,
She's Ohio State through and through for real.
She is a cheerleader, I think, for him, wasn't she?
And she be
I
going to
believe
all the
it.
games. She be at the games.
Nitty, where's Logan Paul from? What state is he from? I'm just asking you.
I don't know. I have no idea.
No, we're just talking about representatives. We're just talking about representatives. So,
What's that?
Cleveland.
he's
No.
from the state of Ohio.
I
That's
don't
all I'm
think
saying.
so. I ain't never heard of that.
That's your people, Nitty. Your
Well,
people.
he's
That's
built
our
from
people.
south
claim
from Puerto
them.
Rico though. Every
Our
time they say
we don't claim them.
Whoa.
Ohioans. Ohio against the
Whoa.
world. Ohio against the
Whoa.
world.
We don't claim them, dog.
Oh, hold up, man.
Ohio against
Hold
the
up.
that's a
world.
TNA group.
Hold up now.
That's a
Hold up.
TNA group.
That was Ohio State
No.
way before it.
No, we all supposed to be brothers in here. You gonna do us like that, bro? That's
We
wrong.
Ohio against
That's
the world.
wrong.
Logan
You,
Paul's
It's
the
y'all
orange.
people.
we don't claim Cleveland.
Right. That's the
Ohio.
fuck
I
it is.
said Ohio against the world.
Man, we
is
don't
what I'm
claim
going
them,
with
dog.
right now. Yep, Ohio against the world.
Man, it's Cincinnati
That's y'all
State
garbage.
and Columbus.
He's y'all trash man.
We
Oh,
may
shit,
claim
man.
Akron. Like
Hey, you a jerk, man.
Our champion.
Hey, he's-
we don't claim Cleveland, bro.
Logan Paul is the national spokesperson for Rumpke. He is, man.
We'll see
Like,
him
what?
at the.
Like, no, we
I
don't.
just-
Oh,
claim.
and also I need to mention there was a point in the Rumble tonight. It was AJ Styles, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins,
And Roman.
and then Dom. Yeah, Roman, and then Dom.
Bro, hey,
That was
so
crazy.
glad when they eliminated
I
that
was
cat.
ready for him to get the 3 amigos on Roman. Roman couldn't let him get 1 amigo. Like,
Nah, he can't let him get his feet off the ground.
That he wasn't going, dog.
not a single amigo.
I never heard you that hopeful in my life, man. He
I
goes
know,
halfway up for a
bro.
suplex, and D Ray is like, "Come on, just a little bit." No, man, it's not
No.
happening.
Get his
man.
feet off the
It's not.
mat. That's like
It's
me
not
trying to
happening.
suplex Will. Like, no, that ain't gonna work.
Like, bro, I'm telling you, I was so glad when they eliminated that cat,
Oh,
bro.
speaking of feet, Edwin, you know your guy actually only lasted like 45 seconds tonight.
Who was that?
Penta only lasted 45 seconds. He got off.
Although he did not break the
He
record.
played it smooth. He played it smooth though. He played it smooth, but his feet definitely hit. That first time Penta went over,
no,
his
Oh yeah.
they didn't.
hit.
Oh,
They
no,
didn't put
only
the
1
replay,
foot
so it
hit,
doesn't
though.
count. Only 1 foot hit.
D-Ray, you know you ain't gonna tell Eddie about no Penta. You know he
His
ain't gonna.
feet hit. Both of them
Man,
feet
only
hit.
1 hit.
I didn't see no replay. I didn't see no replay that like confirmed that. So
He got that Shawn Michaels abilities.
Yeah,
Man.
and The Rock.
Hey, Edwin, would you say the the same refs that was
The
in the
Rock
Kansas
lost.
City Bills game? Was that
Yeah, that was an American. Like, what do you even know
they
about
didn't see Josh Allen get that first? So nah,
Man.
only
Oh,
1 foot
God.
hit, bro.
that? Man said
Only
American.
1 foot hit.
So
Are you talking about Wade Barrett?
at a 1 through 10, what would y'all grade the pay-per-view? Start off with you, KG.
I said 10. Always said like it was good all around. Like I said, it was just the Nikki Bella spot, the Street Profits they took away from that PLE, but everything else was on point with it. It was great. So I
KG?
say 10 out of 10.
I'll say a 7. About 1 out of 10. Probably about 7. That's about
Seven.
respect. Yeah, it's about even. Not the
D-Ray,
best,
what you
not
got?
the worst.
8.8.
8.8.
8.8.
I'm gonna say about
B
an
plus.
8.5.
I give him 8.6, 8.7.
And the only reason I
Basically,
gave it a 7.
Like Eddie was saying, the only thing that I got beef with is the ending of the ladder match and then the Street Profits coming out. Everything else,
You a hater,
I can get
man.
with. I
You know,
I had
look
told
the
you
reason.
like y'all hate Roman.
I
I don't hate Roman.
Here we go.
No, I don't hate Roman either.
I don't
He
hate
know who I'm
Roman, bro.
talking about. He
I
know
don't.
who
I
I'm
don't
talking
hate
about.
Roman. I used to. I told D-Ray. I respect. I respect him. And to be fair,
No,
I
because
told.
I was about to say I can vouch for that.
Hey, go
He
ahead. Go
did
ahead. Go
say-
ahead. I ain't even
He
gonna say nothing.
said
I ain't gonna
he
say
said me and Roman are cool, but as soon as he's through with Solo, it's over. Like the truce is done. I'm back to he was clear about that. Once the Solo thing was over, it was
I
over.
was being honest. I was being honest now. I was being honest because hey, look, listen. It was all about the Ula Fala. I want him to have his Ula Fala back. So I can go right back to hating him, man. All right. So I can go right back to hating him. Long as Solo don't have it, I'm fine with it. That's cool. That's cool with me, man.
I'm not sure why you're so like upset about Roman. Like,
That's cool.
you know,
That's cool.
his title reign lasted longer than the entire Attitude Era, so you got to respect that.
Damn.
What's the-
Roman's title reign landed longer than the entire Attitude Era.
Okay,
Oh.
but very few that he can last in that era with. Let's be clear.
Facts.
Nah, that's bullcrap. You definitely would have lasted in that era. Definitely.
No.
Him and Jacob Fatu both could definitely been in the Attitude Era.
No, the hell they couldn't.
You're talking all around Stone Cold. You're talking Rock. You're talking Taker. You're talking Shawn Michaels.
Triple
You're
H.
talking
Triple H.
Yeah. Come on, man. Roman is great.
And you say
I
that
get
he
it.
can't. He is like he can't have a good match with any of those.
I'm
Nope.
not saying he can't have a good match, but I'm
Nope.
saying that he wouldn't be
saying
on the run like how he was.
Yeah, he
Not
wouldn't be
with that
top
star
10
power.
Ain't no
No.
way in hell.
Respectfully,
he was able to last
respectfully though.
with- man,
I
ain't-
think
so,
he'd
with
be like
so much disrespect from all the way from the bottom of my chest.
Nah, I don't
he
want to
would've-
disrespect
not
Roman
have
like
lasted
that.
in the Attitude Era.
I don't
no,
wanna-
he would have been a 2-time champion in the Attitude Era. He
No,
just
the hell
wouldn't
he
have had the
wouldn't have.
long ass run.
He'd been mid
Bro,
card.
get the hell out. The Attitude Era. Come on now. The Attitude Era, it was amazing, but Roman is on par with the main event right there. Big Show won the belt in the Attitude Era. The Big Show.
Yeah.
And
Roman
he should have
Reigns
won.
is
He
20
should have won. He
times
should have won
better
a
than the
few
Big Show
different
on his
times.
best days.
Man, come on, y'all. Y'all acting like so y'all saying that Roman can go one-on-one with S.A. Rios. Talking about he can go one-on-one
Yeah.
with Steve Blackman. Come on now, what?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, him and Jacob Fatu both actually.
Nah, hey, so y'all
that's
saying
But Roman, nope.
so what y'all saying Gilbert wasn't worth nothing. Come on, man.
Who?
Come on now.
No, he wasn't. He was a parody. Like Gilbert wasn't worth. He was lightweight heavyweight champion, and they didn't even like that title.
Larry, why when I was saying that you look so disgusted, man? Well, what I was saying.
Can we?
Bruh.
Another
Bro,
great thing about
bro.
tonight, man.
I
And
couldn't keep a
KG,
straight face.
I was
couldn't.
telling
I
you
couldn't.
about this. Drew McIntyre has someone brand new to hate. Now he hates Damian Priest. Like Drew McIntyre has a new fluffy.
Hey, that rivalry's gonna be fire.
It's about to be some fire matches.
That rivalry's gonna
Like, bro.
what Eddie was saying, bro. Roman would get stunned by Stone Cold, rock bottom, people's
I'm telling
elbow.
you.
Chris Jericho would beat Roman Reigns.
Chris Jericho is little, too small.
Hell,
Walter
Edge would have
Jericho.
been. Come on, man.
He stacked another man on top of Edge and pinned him. Like
Yeah.
stacked another man on top of
Who was
them.
that? Cena? Was that Cena?
Daniel Bryan.
Oh, Brian.
Roman
Okay.
Speared
Chris
Edge.
Jericho beat Stone Cold and The Rock in the same night.
Now let's talk about how. Let's get some
The
context.
same night.
Booker T helped him against Stone Cold. Came
A
out and
win
hit
Yeah,
him
he
with
didn't
the
do it.
wheel.
He didn't do it on his own.
And then with The Rock,
Why?
he hit his shitty. When The Miz does a move better than you, you should have never done the move. And that's when Jericho was doing the skull crushing finale. It's like the rock and roll finish or something. And he did it on a chair on The Rock. So, like, and then his title reign, he was cleaning up dog poop for Stephanie McMahon.
He was just bringing Triple H back. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh, that's it. Roman, I think
Yeah.
Roman, like, I think that about all stars. Like, I think those stars would be stars nowadays. I think Cena would have been a star whenever, because he like not as that same. I just think those are guys that like would figure it out. They know how to get over.
Man, I
So,
definitely agree. If I could have seen somebody that Roman would have been matched up with back in the day, potentially, I'm not saying beat, but attitude era wise, maybe like
Brett.
like a Triple H. I'll say like a Triple H or something. I think it would have been a great feud back in the day with those guys. I mean, just
I
because you
thought it
got
was
two
good.
dominant guys.
I can see
they
him going
did,
against Brett.
Yeah, Brett would get something different out of him. Brett would show. Like,
I don't know, Mr. Perfect or something. I'll say Mr. Perfect, something like that.
Put him in there against
Or-
Yoko.
Nah, that's family. He ain't doing that.
I kind
What
of hope. I love Gunther, but I don't want Jey Uso versus Gunther at all. At Wrestle like that does
It
nothing
has to,
interests me
dog.
at all.
It has to.
I was
It's
gonna
gotta
say
be somebody
they gonna
else.
make that happen.
I know.
He can't go against Cody.
He's gonna no. I mean, like either Gunther loses it to somebody, or because like
I'm trying to
Jey
prepare
Uso-
myself for Jey Uso losing this.
he's
I'm
gonna
trying to,
lose
'cause I already
such a
know.
good
I'm
match.
trying to, and I don't
He's
even want to
losing.
think about it.
He's going
Bro,
to lose.
But so I seen a few interviews about that as well. They're saying that the WWE needs to cash in on Jey Uso's popularity now.
They just did.
Now,
Yeah,
they
with the
gotta
Rumble
fully
win.
cash
as
in.
far as a
They
title,
just did.
like
they
he
just did.
needs to carry that belt for a little while.
He needs a
He's
major
gonna have
title.
a Benoit reign. Who cares reign? CM Punk versus whoever is the real top feud on Raw. Oh, there's the heavyweight champ. There he is, wrestling Ludwig Kaiser. Like compelling, real. Like I don't. I just feel bad for Jay already because the way
I
that
don't like you
certain
no more, bro.
people,
I don't like you no more, bro.
you're
Bro,
gonna
we
feel,
beefing.
you're gonna feel the same way about Jay that you feel about Cody in 6 months if he had the title.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, I
no.
agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah.
Exact
Oh
same
no.
way.
The Jay's a good chaser.
You would be a big gym guy. You wouldn't even. You would be a big gym guy.
Nah, I've been riding with Jay since day one. I've always said Jay's better than Jimmy.
Big Jim.
It's
Gotta
Jimmy.
be respectful.
It's Jimmy.
You
I ain't
gotta be
respecting shit.
respectful. That's Big
He
Jim.
wasn't even there to have his brother's back. He got out.
But you know what's crazy is KG pointed out how Shinsuke was stalking Big Jim on SmackDown. Jay threw Shinsuke out. Now Shinsuke's gonna think Big Jim is Jay.
For
And he's
real.
gonna take that shit out on him.
Yeah, exactly.
He ready too, man. He ready for it, boy. I'm telling you. Shinsuke he's a scary human being, though, man. You can tell he's
Big.
off.
Big Jim. How do y'all sound?
Man, he told us to call him that, man.
I ain't calling another man Big Jim. No, his name is Jimmy
You
Uso.
you went with Big Bronson Reed though. Like you never have a problem with that.
He's big.
So was Big Jim.
Pause.
So just
Pause.
No Diddy, no Diddy.
No Diddy. No Diddy action over here.
Man.
I hate y'all.
What?
I swear to God, I hate y'all.
What?
I hate y'all.
What?
Can y'all
What?
act like adults for a second and get
Hey,
out of your teenage
being an
minds?
I'm being an
Hey,
adult.
it's the same thing as Jimmy's name. I'm not gonna repeat it because you're gonna look for your opportunity to say, "Oh, pause," and I'm gonna say no Diddy, so I'm not gonna say it again. But Jimmy's name.
The fact that we have to say no Diddy.
Right.
All I'm saying is that we're gonna be watching Raw on Netflix, and we're gonna enter hour 2. Like it's gonna be the second hour of Raw, and it's gonna be the promo between World Champ Jey Uso and Chad Gable, and they really been.
But whose fault is that?
And
Whose fault is that?
KG,
and
man,
the main
man,
event,
bro.
and the main event,
Because Logan Paul is gonna save the day, right?
it's no. I'm just saying, Jay isn't.
John Cena come back for another main event of Raw.
I'll take it.
Man, I'll be mad. Come on.
Braun Breaker, like when the IC title is gonna feel. Never mind. I'm not even gonna go there. But
What? Nah. What you saying?
if Jey Uso was a heavyweight champ and Braun Breaker is the Intercontinental champ, the IC title means more.
Oh my
Means
god.
more?
The
It means
disrespect.
more.
Oh my.
Jay is just a great chaser to me. If he's champion for a month and then loses it, I'll be like, hell yeah, Jay. Like, good job. I just can't see him as a
You don't take
Kofi.
Jay serious yet.
nah.
No,
He
it's
did-
not that. Is that he's good where he's at though. He does like he.
So if he gonna keep doing new moves and shit and like really fill out his bag, I'll shut up forever. He did his Poison Rana was clean too.
Yeah, it was.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, he is now trying to like elevate his game,
Yes.
which is why I'm saying I'm agreeing with the people who are saying that they need to cash in on his popularity now and let him get this title and let him hold it for a little while because it's the only thing that makes sense.
It's the ultimate underdog story.
I just don't want to
Like-
watch a Young Bucks match. I don't feel like watching a Young Bucks match for the World Heavyweight title.
Come on, man.
Jay can stop being a Young
You
Buck.
so
on, man.
disrespectful.
Oh, it's not disrespect. It's
You have oodles and noodles.
painful, it's
Disrespecting that man.
painful honesty. I love Jey Uso. It's painful honesty.
Come on, man. He
Sound
loves
that,
Waffle
like,
House.
hate-
I got for
Hateful
Cody.
He
honesty,
loves
like
Waffle House, man.
At Mania, I wanted Heel New Day versus Usos reunited. Big Jim and Jay to face their
His
old
name is
foe.
Jimmy.
yeah, I'm in agreement with
Jimmy.
everybody else. I can't call him
The artist formerly
Start
known
calling-
as Jimmy and
start calling him BJ.
Jay.
Like,
Whoa, whoa, whoa! The initials had a whole different dynamic.
like, bro, we can't.
This is a family show. This is a
Oh,
family
no,
show.
Jimbo. His name is
Hold
Jimbo.
on.
I can't just see myself or see anybody else calling him BJ, bro.
Matt Hardy and Shannon Moore used to do BJs before the match. When Matt Hardy
Pause, bro.
banana
Pause.
juice.
Like, come
Banana
on,
Banana
man.
juice, Cole.
We can't.
It's banana juice.
Bruh, pause even more.
Y'all would have known if you were followers of Matitude.
Yeah.
Not banana
Delete,
juice.
delete, delete,
AKA
delete.
Like, bro, come on, man.
Jimmy is mad.
Look, KG got his tea. He's sipping now. He got his tea.
He drank
Hey,
that murky river water.
Oh, hey, now I know you ain't talking.
That's that Flint water.
You kind of look like where you found your facial hair at, man.
Take that do-rag off.
But nah, we
Take the do-rag off.
we good. Hey, don't look like he soaked his beard in Hennessy water.
That escrow just gonna
Do-rag
squeeze
off.
out if you take that
Hey,
do-rag off.
Why did your head come to a point like McDonald's?
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Man, this man hiding his whole identity. That ain't even you, KG. You ain't got no waves.
Okay.
Take the do-rag off.
You know what? You know what I find so interesting, bro? You say no Diddy or you say pause on stuff, but then your display name is Yeet Man.
Yeah, yeet. Got yeeters all day.
Hey, why you think I ain't calling that not nary one time throughout the show, bro? Like that is
That's all good.
that boy will forever be light skinned Stephen A. Like we ain't calling you by your screen name now, boy.
What, the yeet
Okay.
man?
Yeah, we can't do that. That don't ain't
That's
that ain't
that is bad. That is about as bad as Jimmy's name y'all was talking about.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, nah, I'm good.
No, my name
You gotta change that, bro.
Huh?
My name better than his.
Hey, bro, don't be picking on no boogers live on the show, bro. I'll see you.
My
I know it's a little.
right there.
I
Look,
know, bro. I know it's a little bit dry. You got to keep that. You got to keep that.
Clean.
I know it's a
I ain't
little
with
bit
you to
dry
plug
now.
this week.
I know it's a little bit dry.
I ain't telling him to stuff it.
Nah. Nah. Don't be.
Yo,
Nah.
I got to go get on the clock and go
Yep. But
get the rest of my Saturday going. So y'all fellas, I'm glad we all had a great Rumble night.
Be
I will
smooth,
see
y'all.
y'all this week after SmackDown.
yes,
All
sir.
right, D-Ray. Be smooth, brother.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, to y'all, salute to every last one of y'all, man.
Bro, you
Good
still got
show.
that bitch?
Nah, bro, this a new one.
Okay.
I told you to come over.
This a new one. My one of my coworkers bought it for me for my birthday. So
Forget the wrestling podcast, y'all. You know. Nah, we out of here though, man. We appreciate y'all, man. This was the post show for the Royal Rumble, man. Hopefully y'all picks won. If y'all didn't, hey, you know what I mean? It's always next year. But check us on out after Raw Monday, man. If y'all fellas is available, we can go ahead, man, get the debate going about Monday Night Raw, man. But we appreciate y'all. Go follow the Tables, Ladders, and Pod page, man, for more updates. And this show will be on YouTube, man. It's on the Excessively Black LLC page on YouTube, man. So the copy or the link in the bio will be there. So it'll let you know like where to like it, subscribe, hit the notifications, and we all good, man. But is there any last words before we get on about it here, man? Leave the people with, man. Leave them with some wisdom or something for somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that will about do it. That will about do it, man. We appreciate y'all, man.
Y'all be smooth, boys.
So-